Yo, what's good guys? Medical Gamer Review bringing you my top 10 favorite Pokemon Sun and Moon new Pokemon, and not Pokemon in the EYOOOO region, but this is purely based off of the Pokemon's designs. Now, this video is not going to have any spoilers, so I'm not going to include the Pokemon that have been leaked in the data mine leaks, so it's just going to be Pokemon that have been announced so far. So first up, this is in no particular order by the way, but anyways, first up we do have Incineroar. Now, Incineroar's design, I love it, mainly because of the 2D rendition. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I'm going to put it over here for you guys to see. So anyways, the 2D design, it looks like it's dunking a basketball. I actually saw on Twitter, there was someone that posted something about the new Space Jam having Incineroar in it, and that was pretty funny because I love the movie Space Jams. I love Space Jam, and I love Looney Tunes, love Michael Jordan, all that good stuff. But yeah, Incineroar, I just love him, and I will never forget that picture of Incineroar holding that flaming basketball and dunking into the hoop. That's insane in the membrane. So anyways, next up, we have Decidueye, and now I never knew how to pronounce that name. The first time I saw him in the trailer, I was like, Decidueye, but no, it's not. It's Decidueye, I believe. But anyways, I like this design because I like this archer, and it's green, you know, like Green Arrow. I love superheroes, as you guys might know. In case you guys didn't know, now you know. So I love superheroes, and although the show Arrow has slowed down a little bit and is not as good as it used to be, at least in my opinion, it's okay if you have different opinions, I still think that the whole Green Arrow or Robin Hood, whatever concept Game Freak wanted to adopt, I really do enjoy that design that they have. And I mean, I'm not mentioning the typings, but I think that Grass and Ghost is actually pretty cool. I mean, we do have Trevenant and things like that, but you know, no one was expecting it, which I think was good by Game Freak to do that. So anyways, next up on the list, who do we have? We have Vika Ball. Now, there's so many things I can say about Vika Ball's design. Vika Ball's design looks so cool. And also, I'm not doing the shinies yet, but I will most likely make a video on the shinies. And Vika Ball, I'm telling you right now, will definitely be on that shinies video because the shiny spray is insane. I don't want to say again in the membrane, so never mind. It was crazy. It's lit, so it's dumb lit. So anyways, Vika Ball's design is really cool. I think that having a beetle with electricity with it is actually pretty cool, and the fact that it has those like two things coming out with like sparks that come across, I think that's pretty cool design. And it's not even that big, like it's pretty small. And once again, we found out that it evolves at level 40, which is crazy. That's insane, because level 40 is one of the highest, I believe it is the highest for the early bug Pokemons. Scolipede is formed at level 30, I believe, and Larvesta is 59, it evolves, but that is a late game bug and is not an early game bug, and Vika Ball is one, so that is pretty cool if I do say so myself. So next up, I have Lionrock Midnight form. Now, the reason that I specifically say Midnight form is the daytime form for me is not that impressive. It's just like another wolf, just like Rockruff, and just like Rockruff all grown up. You know, like Rutgers, not Rutgers, that's a school. Rugrats all grown up. They just grow up. They look pretty much the same and just a little bit grown up. But Midnight form is crazy because you have those crazy eyes on him, and he just looks like he belongs in a mental institution, you know? So I think that is really cool because he just looks, I use the word insane way too much. I need to expand my lexicon, my vocabulary skills, get some more adjectives that are not crazy or insane in the membrane. But it is pretty cool. I like his design. I like the fact that it has those red eyes and it looks really crazy and it looks like a savage, and savages are amazing. So next up on the list, who do we have? We do have Salandit. Salandit is next up on the list, and the reason that I think Salandit is pretty cool is I like the idea of having a bandit crocodile. That seems pretty likely. I don't know if you guys have ever played Neopets or anything like that, but there are these things called crocs, and now crocs look like crocodiles. And my brother on Neopets, he actually, this was a long time ago, but he actually had a pirate painted croc. I believe the name is Croc. I'm actually not too sure about that, but I'm pretty sure it's a croc. And he had a pirate one, and so it looked really cool, and this just reminds me of that. And anytime you think about pirates, you think of the sea and like crocodiles, savages of the sea. So that's another thing that is pretty cool. So next up on the list, we have Pacinian. And now Pacinian is really cool to me because the idea of having a rugby monkey or a monkey with a coconut as a football, I thought that was really innovative of Game Freak to do. So having the actual coconut in the sprite is pretty cool, and it's like it's having a football. It's ready to, you know, hike the ball, like give it to the quarterback, and it's like a team player because they show Pacinian and also Oranguru in the double battle. So Pacinian could very well be a good team player, you know, passing the ball to the QB, the quarterback. So that's another thing that I do like. Now, another thing is, of course, Silvally. Silvally has so many different forms, and I think it's really cool that, of course, like Arceus, how it changes colors. Arceus just changes colors based on the plate that you're holding. So Silvally will do the same thing based on the memory or the CD or whatever it is that Silvally needs to hold, and each design is unique in its own way. They change those little spikes in the back. They change the little thing on the side, like you know, it's like Mega Man. Yeah, it's exactly like Mega Man, how Mega Man has like those little things on the side of his head. I don't know what it's called, but those like can change color when you change styles, and different guys like that, and also the tail changes colors. I think that's really innovative that they did those little tiny details based on the changes of the typing of Silvally. So next up on the list, we have, I believe, Komodo. Yes, Komodo is the final evolution. I was like Jangmo, Hakamo, and Komodo. So Komodo looks really, really cool to me. Now, I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs have always been fascinating to me. And the fact that there is I wouldn't say it's a dinosaur because it could be considered like a lizard. A lot of, like, someone left a comment in the comment section about it being a lizard, or people were talking about it being a Komodo dragon, you know, Komodo dragon. But it does also look like it can kind of be a dinosaur. And also, modern day lizards did come from dinosaurs, so it does make sense that they look pretty similar. But I honestly thought Jangmo was going to be an ankylosaurus, and it does kind of evolve into that a little bit. It becomes like a bipedal ankylosaurus because it does have that tail with the giant club on it, or somewhat. It's like a staff. But anyways, I think the design is still pretty cool, and this guy will probably also be in one of my favorite shinies. But once again, this is not the video for that. So last, oh actually not last, we have, I believe, 2 more Pokemon left. And that is going to be, one of them is going to be Solgaleo. And I think Solgaleo's design is really cool because it is like Full Metal Alchemist, and I love the show Full Metal Alchemist, and the fact that it has like full metal body and the fact that it looks like a steel lion, it's like full metal. I thought that was pretty cool. And you know, Sun and Moon having relations to alchemy, I honestly still believe in that, and I think it's pretty cool. But anyways, that is not the point. The fact that it is a metal lion is really, really sick. So last but not least, we are going to get to Loonah. And Loonah, I honestly, in my opinion, I think that Solgaleo looks better than Loonah. And that is most likely going to be the reason that I'm getting Sun, because I have nothing really else to base it off of. But I still think Loonah is cool nonetheless. The fact that it has those like razor sharp wings, and it has a nice color scheme to it, you know, like having like the purple, like the galaxy on its wings. I think that that's pretty cool, and the fact that it ties into like being a vampire and just has a nice vibe going to it. But anyways, that is my top 10 list. I hope that was 10. I didn't actually keep track. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff. Leave a comment about what you guys like, your top 10, all that good stuff. Or maybe if I have very bad opinions, let me know in the comment section as well. But that's about it for now. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.